Welcome back to coverage of Coventry United versus Boldmere St Michael's right here on YouTube. The final match of a hectic Premier Division season in the Midland Football League. And we've still got another 90 minutes of action still to go. Today's show, as always, sponsored by our good friends at Graham the Plumbers Merchant, operating across the Midlands for all your bathroom, heating and plumbing needs. So go and check out grahamplumbers.co.uk for store locations and the latest special offers. We're going to get straight into the team news for both sides for this Premier Division match. First, for Coventry United, number 1, Jack Tregartha. 2, Rob Prinzel. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Chris Cox. Number 5, Lewis Ison. 6, Jamie Coleman. 7, Josh O'Grady. 8, Adam Bilic. Number 9, Michael Ogiliv. 10, Ryan McQuanje. And 11, Courtney Cameron. And on the bench for the Red and Greens, number 12, Kai Williams, and 14, Keaton Francis Ballou. We said it was going to be a patchwork team. It certainly is. Kai Williams is being rushed back from injury pretty darn quickly. He was supposed to be out for the rest of the season with a broken foot. We have been told that now he is going to be okay to play at least 45 minutes, so he is going to be coming on at half-time for the Red and Greens. Michael Ogiliv did sign for United back in March, but decided to join Corby Town instead. Corby's season has now finished, and he is going to be able to play for Coventry United today. Another player making his return, very unexpectedly, is Adam Bilic, who did leave Coventry United back in October, around that time, October, November, that sort of time. But he's back in the team today to help out a very patchwork Coventry United team. Also, Rob Prince moving from centre mid into right back because the skipper is back. Chris Cox has returned to the Coventry United starting lineup after spending 3 games out with a ban. Onto the starting lineup now for the Mikes. Boldmere St Michael's starting 11. Number 1, Lewis Fenny. 2, Keena Rosser. 3, Remy Bell. 4, Ben Usher Shipway. 5, Harry Craven. 6, Matt Jackson, the Mikes skipper. Number 7, Jack Skinner. 8, Joe Ling. 9, the top scorer, Stuart Capaldi. Number 10, Alistair Brawns. And 11, Charlie Morris. And on the bench for the Mikes, number 12, Phil Mayle. 14, Ryan Dean. 15, Alex Ford. 16, Kyle Byrne. And 17, Dominic Latham. So those are the starting lineups for today's match between Boldmere St Michael's and Coventry United, the final game of an enthralling Midland League Premier Division season, the first ever for Coventry United. They will be in this league next season. However, this is the first season in the club's 4-year history, I've got to say now, that the Red and Greens have not been promoted. So you could say it's a slightly disappointing season for the Red and Greens. However, you've got to remember what they have achieved in the past 3 years. Now, most things in the Premier Division are now signed, sealed and delivered. Alvechurch will be going up. Coleshill will be finishing in second. Brockton are going to be going down, as will Tividale. But that leaves one more relegation place to fill. And there are still 3 teams very much in danger of going down. Those 3 teams are Shawbury, Walsall Wood and AFC Wolfrunians, all of whom are away today. Now, here are the permutations that you need to hear. If Shawbury win and Walsall would lose, Walsall will go down. A point for Walsall will make them safe in any scenario. It doesn't matter what the other teams do, they will not be going down. It would take a minimum of a draw for Walsall and a Shawbury win plus a 6-goal swing at the top of the table with 3 games to play.
Get over that, so nobody go
So you need a 6-goal swing in Shawbury's favour to send AFC Wolfrunians down. Coventry United under 21s, I've got to say, big congratulations to them. They're closing in on the league title. They have beaten Highgate by 4 goals to 0. That leaves them 3 points clear at the top of the table with 3 games to spare. So it looks very much like the Red and Green under 21s are going to be winning the league. Now, a little bit of information on the Mikes before we get going, as the players line up in the tunnel. Stuart Capaldi, as we said earlier, is the Mikes' highest goal scorer with 15 strikes in 22 matches. Harry Craven has started 45 matches in League and Cup this season, the most of any Boldmere player. And there is old Daisy the cow. She's coming. I've got to finish this slightly tipsy because the Coventry United fans did go out for a few pre-match bevs. The Red and Green Army, as always, in full voice. And as you can probably tell, a few moves in there as well. Don't ask me how it started. And the final stats that we need to hear is Boldmere are looking to complete a league double. That's going in the season review DVD. I don't care what anyone says. Coventry United and Boldmere St Michael's make their way onto the turf here at the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground. The final match of the Midland League Premier Division season of 2016-2017. Who will take 3 points for the road? It's Boldmere St Michael's, it's Coventry United, it's Coventry United match day, and for the final time this season, it's live on YouTube. Once again, the starting lineups are as follows. For Coventry United, number 1, Jack Tregartha. 2, Rob Prinzel. 3, Ben Valance. 4, Chris Cox. 5, Lewis Ison. 6, Jamie Coleman. 7, Josh O'Grady. 8, Adam Billich. 9, Michael Ogolive. Number 10, Ryan McQuanje. And 11, Courtney Cameron. And on the bench with the Red and Greens, number 12, Kai Williams. And number 14, Keaton Francis Ballu. For Boldmere St Michael's, number 1, Lewis Fenny. 2, Keena Rosser. 3, Remy Bell. 4, Ben Usher Shipley. 5, Andy Craven. 6, Matt Jackson. 7, Skinner. 8, John Ling. 9, Stuart Capaldi. Number 10, Alistair Brawns. And 11, Charlie Morris. And on the bench for the Mites, number 12, Phil Mayle. 14, Ryan Dean. 15, Alex Ford. 16, Kyle Byrne. And 17, Dominic Latham. So we'll be trying to keep you up to date with exactly what is happening from the relegation matches in the Midland Premier League. Of course, Shawbury, Walsall and Wolfrunians can all go down. So we'll try and keep you up to date with exactly what is happening in those matches. Coventry United in their red, white and green suits. It's going to be the final time the red and green wear this kit. Brand new all red home strip. Green shorts will be debuted next season. Boldmere in their white and black strip. Two captains, Michigan second, Matt Jackson for Boldmere St Michael's, and the return. Chris Cox returning from a 3-match suspension. We get set for the final Premier Division match of the season here on Coventry United Match Day. We're going to follow us on Twitter at @CovMatchday. And it is going to be Boldmere St Michael's to get us going at the Trevor Brown Memorial Ground. Stuart Capaldi sets up in the centre circle. As he gets set for the final encounter in an action-packed Premier season. The referee blows the whistle and we're underway for the final time. Shooting now for Stuart Capaldi as he's cleared by Lewis Ison. It's brought back to the field by Brawls. Out wide, that will go out for a Adam Billich tries to return Brawls. Brought down. Rather surprising inclusion of the Coventry team today. Adam Billich scored in 2016. Ison clears, it's bounced off the bonds of Charlie Morris. On the fly line, to go out of play off the leg of Ison. It's going to be a throw into Boldmere right in the corner. Dangerous touch. Yeah, and Jack Tregartha put up that one. We're between a rock and a hard place here at match day. We've got the rampant raging Coventry United army next to us, and then we've got a horn to the left of us. Nice, Ben. Here's Ben Valance. Good football. Courtney Cameron. Look, you're in the bloody way. kicked on. Jeremy Cole will have to deal with that one. Jack Garber in goal now for Coventry, making his first team debut in the league. Morris has a hand injury today. Brian to ready for it. Ben Bounce to throw. It's Chris Cox out wide to Rob Prinzel playing at fullback today. Josh O'Grady in front of him, strikes down the midfield. Out wide to Ryan McQuanje, making his first start. Playing for a Coventry throw right in the corner. And he's trying to score the first goal early on. And Josh O'Grady's going to shine that ball up for the long throw specialist Lewis Ison. On the artificial pitch here, the Trevor Brand Memorial Ground. The Youngsters have never won on an artificial pitch. The area headed out. Back to Ison on the right hand side. Get the ball back in. Yes, he can. That's controlled by Ogiliv. Out wide against Josh O'Grady, but the pass didn't reach him. The clearance was made. Jamie Coleman picks it up. Tries to find Prinzel out wide, but he's beaten for the ball. Boldmere sent by the forward, trying to find the first goal. Side challenge made by Alan Billett on the racing Charlie Morris. Free kick. There was certainly contact there. Alan Billett catching the leg of Morris. Don't think it's a yellow card this early on. The referee, in fact, is not going to press yellow card. It's who we're talking to. The last day of the season, everyone's in party mood, looking forward to a nice hot summer. The same in Britain. Freezing cold summer, I should say. Free kick swung into the left hand side, Boldmere packing the penalty area. And another out of play by Ben Balance. That will be a Boldmere St Michael's corner. In their first, Harry Craven was trying to get his bonds on it. All but two of their outfield players forward. He's swinging it in, I believe that is going to be Ben Shipway. Got it on goal and off the line by Ryan McQuanje. It's a goal, it's over the line. Not it towards goal. I believe that maybe was Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson. In fact, that is Joe Ling header on goal. Joe Ling with a header at the far post. It beat Jack Tragartha with in the sticks. And it looked as if Ryan McQuanje doesn't have to get it off the line with the ball and already crossed. And Boldmere St Michael's take the lead within the first 4 minutes. Now Michael's trying to get straight on the front foot with Adam Village in the penalty area. Is that one to O'Grady? Clearance going to
That's Ben
Balance. Lovely turn from the goal scorer, Joe Ling. Josh O'Grady strides into the penalty area. Cross put in, easy catch for the monster goal for Lewis Benning. It's a crucial game for every single Coventry player. All 11, or all 14 of these players, Coventry United including substitutes, are fighting for their futures. Big season for Coventry United next time around. The first campaign of the new home of the Red Greens, the Bucks Park Arena. United are hoping for a serious title push next season. After a rather tame campaign, that way, straight into the main stand. Right on the bonds there. How's it 1-2 there? It's got to Rosser. Get the ball in. It's Shipway. Rosser again. Counting as well to shrug him up the ball. But a good challenge made by Ling to win the ball back. And struck towards goal, deflected into the hands of Jack Garber. Skinners. That's the worst in the world, but it wasn't the best.
Referee, you're shit!
Good. Garber boots the ball away. Nearly wrong footed. Ogiliv's won it back. Michael Ogiliv. Looking turn. Can he get through the sea of white? Charge down. Is another opportunity wasted. And that leads to the early goings on in the relegation game. So far, no goals to tell you about. first 5 minutes. Wishing to say that. Boldmere St Michael's were already in front by 1 goal to 0. That's Joe Lee's header. As 5 minutes gone, Boldmere lead by 1 goal to 0. Rosser. Beat in the air by Cox. Out wide to Rob Prince, a little space to work with. Prince able to beat his man and find Brian McQuanjay out wide. Overlapping run from Josh O'Grady. McQuanjay cuts in. Now to Cox back after the bend. Prince Village on the edge of the area, making a comeback for Coventry United. McQuanjay down the space on the left hand side. Two step overs get past Akina Rossler and cleared by Harry Craven. That'll bounce
Show that fucking horn of you. I will show that fucking horn of you.
Hey, what's your language? Just keep on winning.
Oh, shut up. Sit down. I did great. You got
towards goal! An incredible finish! As Joe Ling again. 2 goals in the space of 6 minutes. The big number 8. I think Coach Judge will just be cut to get the season over and done with. They're hoping for promotion this season. It hasn't happened. They've had injury crises, shocking results. Next season, they'll be hoping for better at their new home. They're certainly not ending this campaign the way they wanted to. Boldmere with 2-0 lead and having had 10 minutes on the clock. Chris Cox strides away from Skinner. Cox making the run down the right hand side. Now it's with Josh O'Grady. He gets the ball in. He's got United players in support. Josh O'Grady. It's now fallen to Otterlip. And now Chris Cox! Oh! Goes begging Chris Cox. Clashing across the face of goal. Of course, Cox is back after a 3-game suspension. How they missed him, but he couldn't quite divert that one into the far bottom corner. Move that Cox started. He's very nearly finished. Benny to take the goal kick. Boldmere St Michael's. Especially Ben Balance. And beat in the air. Something that we usually say. Jamie The referee has certainly not made any friends with the red and green faithful. We haven't even had 10 minutes yet. Just to think what they're going to be like after 90
Ref, are
minutes.
you shagging him or what?
I think we are going to need the bleeper machine on the highlights this afternoon.
Show me love your bleep.
Whether they're going to be TV worthy or not, I'm really not sure. Johnny Morris has swung his free kick in on the right hand side to go from the near post exposed. It's gone up for it on his own and they could have easily gone third.
Ref, no go to you twat.
Neither of the 2 Boldmere
Oh, bullshit.
straight offside. This has been too early. Boldmere then
Mario is not staring at this match.
So the score after 10 minutes, Boldmere St Michael's 2, Coventry United 0. It is Rob Prince now. Interception made. Long ball forward, looking at Michael Oglen. It's going to be real too far for him. And Jackson's going to let this one go all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Go on, you know, Chad!
Raven. Strides forward, unopposed. The 1-2 with Boldmere. Boldmere away by Balance. Phillips flicks up and finds Chris Cotton. Beats the ball by Ling. Like awareness there, costing Coventry United. Craven. Now to Rosser. Rosser. Morris. There's another 1-2 there. Capaldi. Into the right hand side. Bounce as well to block the cross. It's cleared it for a Boldmere throw. Start the Coventry. They've got the goal from the best in this situation. We've seen them come down 2 goals down before. Clear this one, and once again, Rusty. Right hand side, and
I think we're there. He's got his finger up his
throwing
ass.
attempt. Watch a shit way. Up rather than that by Lewis Ison, who's going to get to the ball first.
Come on, Rick!
Tap on to Ling, and Tagar had to scramble across his goal to the 15-minute hat-trick. Now looking for an option which was out of today's match for hand injury. Not sure whether it's the same one that kicked out of action a couple of weeks ago. Joe Connor also unavailable for selection. And Jack Tagar, the under-21 shot stopper between the sticks.
Violence.
Well, we've done the left-hand side, just had to play Coventry on the throw in now.
I want the best of that.
So we'll try to keep up with what's going on in the three most involved teams that could well be relegated today. Also, Wood, Shawbury United and AFC will prove it all could be mathematically relegated today. As we look at the latest scores, there seems to be any goals. Tricky one today with what's going on as well we can. Here's Ben Balance now, Coventry United. Trying to get back into this match. Tries to go to the right hand side. It wasn't powerful enough for Josh O'Grady. It was accurate enough to find Brian McClange.
Yeah, oh, that's it.
Here's Brian McClange, strides down the right hand side. Josh O'Grady, chip ball, and it's going to go into the hands of the goalkeeper. It's a good idea for Josh O'Grady, but it wasn't quite right. Here's Benny. That's with Harry Craven, strides forward. Jackson strides forward. Ball down the left hand side, and was offside as you're now tuning into Coventry United Forum.
Hey everybody, it's Switch Radio. Join in there. Switch Radio.
Well, luckily I haven't had to put with this sort of tournament for the majority of this season. I do know how it's used. There's another radio presenter here next week. Jay stumbles and it's a looking for Josh O'Grady and that was there to keep the set.
1.5.
Previous decisions.
3-0 now, Lionel, yeah.
Tyson Players. Tries to find Chris Thompson has eventually finds ways to have Josh O'Grady. Now it's Ogilvie, full control, allows
We love you, Switch Radio. We do. We love you, Switch Radio. We do. We do. 107.5 Radio. I love you.
Ball in. So it's going to be
Hey!
Boldmere throw.
Are you listening to Switch Radio? Welcome.
Push for a third. Nice and little dig in the back there. It will be a Boldmere free kick halfway into United territory. 15 minutes gone. There'll be Trevor Brown, Mario Brown, and I don't think the start could have got much worse for Coventry. 2-0 down in 6 minutes. And a double.
Hey, no,
Wing.
over there.
Swimming into the area by Ben Usher Shipway. Should be an easy catch for Jakarta, and it hits. The young goalkeeper. Well, a prominent role next season, depending on the size of Coventry to make. Second circle on by McCrangy. I'll go run for it. Goalkeeper comes out, boots that one clear. Then had to get to that one. Otherwise, would have been a clean run on goal for Michael Ogilvie. His Coventry on the debut today. Now out wide to Chris Cox. Halfway line. Strides forward, kicks it in to Adam Village. Fully Cameron making a run. Censor of the defence with a crucial block made by Ling. And there has been a goal in the game between Shawbury and Westfield. Shawbury have to win to stay up, and they are beating Westfield by 1 goal to 0. So all they need now, I believe, is for Woodward to lose, and Shawbury are staying up. It's Josh O'Grady now comes right on the halfway line. Finds Billich and sends it up. No first touch. Stride forward. Ball down back on top of the party, but without my print. Strides forward. Down the right hand side from Michael Ogilvie. Surrounded by white shirt. What do you need from here? His step over to try and press his space for himself. He's done so beautifully. It's so great.
United, get stuck in!
Boldmere attacker, and there's been another goal. Shawbury 2-0 up against Westfield. So it could well be going to Shawbury again next season. That's not sorry to score against Boldmere. Sorry, Rockton.
He's offside, Red! Why do you play on them?
Wi-Fi will work for some reason. The rest of the goal in town, trying to find out who it is. But
Never ignored him for the goal, Red.
Shawbury 2 will look at Rockton. I think the Westfield's got the Westfield's like next to the
At the back, Red!
It's a scrappy game here at the Memorial Ground. And AFC Wolverhamptons are losing. Dina Town 1, AFC Wolverhamptons still under. They need a 6-goal swing in the favour of Shawbury to send Wolverhamptons down.
Go on, Josh.
I think it's still Shawbury going down because they need Walsall and
Get red, get red!
Not bad.
His balance. Courtney Cameron through the legs. By Jackson. Down line looking for Jack Skinner. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Possible in. Capaldi's waiting. And a crucial header by Lewis Eyes and slipped by McGuanjay, but picked up by Chris Cox. Pass to McGuanjay for control. And that's Ling with that hat trick. And wide once again to Keena Rosser. Rosser to Skinner on the right hand side of the box. Charged up by Balance. Throw in level with the penalty area for Boldmere St Michael's. Score still stands at 2-0 to Boldmere.
Oh, shit.
Looking forward to be distributed. It stands, it is Shawbury winning at Rockton by 2-0. Keena are beating Wolverhampton and still level between Walsall and Westfield. As it stands, Shawbury is still going down. Cameron Coots away looking for Ogilvie, but it's only found Alistair Prawns. Charlie Martin, our favourite Coventry United. Craig picked on towards Adam Village and intercepted by Craven. Nash with Russell. Napoleon. Line. Boldmere have lost the ball, moves it away. Boldmere front. Rather not a plush looking dugout, it's one of the best dugouts in Coventry. Link. Out muscled by Lewis Ison. Free kick. Taken quickly in short to Chris Cox. Long ball looking for Courtney Cameron. Finally, Rossler, brought down by McQuanjay. Now to Courtney Cameron. Cox. Cameron. He's got O'Grady out wide. He plays it back to Rob Prinzel at fullback. Giving O'Grady a little bit of space to work with. O'Grady, can he get the cross in? No, he can't. Block well. Right, Remy Bell. Put it on. Ben Balance carried off by Rossler. Crucial defensive work there by Rossler. Banks got in front of him. It could well have been 2-1 and game on.
Come on, Fatty! Not you, Neil. Yeah,
Big goal taken by Lewis Fenny. Goal kick. 20 minutes gone. Boldmere 2, Coventry 0 is the current scoreline. Early goals from Joe Ling. The difference between two sides of play. Holdy and straight over the head of top scorer and the United States straight into the rascal Jack Tragata. Nice and good to control by Josh O'Grady. That's McQuanjay. Finds Chris Cox. Back into defence. Lewis Ison hates it, tries to clear. He'll through the head of Ling, which should be easy to go with by Ben Balance. It's away from Skinner. Village making his first United appearance in about 4 months. Village strides away. Ball down the left hand side, looking for Michael Ogilvie. It's come out well by Craven. Jackson. Clears well, straight to the head of Red Prinzel. Interception made by Russia Shipway. Block the run. He's going out for a Mike's throw on the left hand side. You can watch video highlights of this match on YouTube tomorrow. You won't find these highlights anywhere else, so make sure you stay locked to the Coventry Match Day YouTube channel for exclusive video highlights.
It's up to one I want. No.
O'Grady stabs it forward. He's looking for Michael Ogilvie. Jackson, clearance made. The picks up in the centre circle. He's tripped the referee says play on. Balance. Ogilvie wants it, finds Michael Ogilvie. And McQuanjay. Out wide to Rob Prinzel. Boots it forward, no one there. And it's punted into the car park by the fullback Remy Bell. Contrary to the chance to capitalise it. One of his traditional long-range throws. Towards the head of Chris Cox, Cox and Johnson. Go over his head towards Ogilvie and headed. Well, it looked like he was going out for a call there, Rossler, but luckily for him, then he got there first to stop the ball from going out. There's a chink in the armour here for Boldmere St Michael's. I think comfortable so far, but Bell. Ball done up by Ling, but in the air by Lewis Ison. On to Brawns. What's your Shipway? Craven. Rossler out wide, finds Rossler. Shipway boots it forward down the right hand side. It's Skinner. Balance gets there first, boots it over the boundary line and out for a throw-in. What's it going to take? Pointing onto down line, it's found Ling. Pointing behind him, offering support. Cox blocks the cross, and it's gone out for a Corner kick. As I said, it remains 2-0 to Shawbury United against Brockton. It's still 0-0 for Walsall Wood, so as it stands, they're staying up. Headed towards goal by Lincoln, easy by Tregartha. As it stands, Shawbury are still going down. Shawbury need Walsall Wood to lose, or they need to win. They need FC Wolverines to lose, and they would also need a 6-goal swing. As it stands, it's nowhere near enough. So at this moment, Shawbury are still going down, despite leading Brockton by 2 goals to 0. Free kick to Coventry, just inside Boldmere's half. Taken by Lewis Dyson. Goes towards the area. Towards the far post where Chris Cox is waiting. Cox not into danger. Oglin can't get there, and it's cleared. Capaldi. Skinner clears. Also Nick down the right hand side. Snap forward by Ling. Pointer plays it back into penalty area to Tregartha. And Tregartha takes it around Ling beautifully. He's going to clear it now into Capaldi and does so. Great football by Jack Tregartha. Line. That's his head anyway. He's going to keep away from Skinner. Skinner, cross in, parried by Tregartha. Then bounce put away by Cole. Village. The camera. The balance. Controlled by Oglin. Being clipped. Outside wide to Josh O'Grady. Cox in support, O'Grady strides forward. O'Grady. McQuan challenge made by Brawls. Slide by Billich takes out Brawls. It's going to be a free kick to the Mites inside their own half. Score still remains. Boldmere St Michael's 2. United 0. Clears. Link got it on, bounce clears just inside. Link picks up again on the edge of the penalty area. Interception made by Chris Cox. Cox strides forward, followed by Brawls.
Happy word, Ed! He was over the ball, right foot! This is your first game?
That'll be his last one.
Performance. Just under half an hour. Still trailing 2 goals to 0. By Cox, Cameron shield the ball, but the challenge. Craven, tackled there by Oglin. Balance, ball by Chris Cox. Cox in the penalty area. He's being held by Craven. Referee says no foul. Put away and towards Josh O'Grady. There's a foul against O'Grady for a push on Remy Bell. Another promising move ends for Coventry United. AFC Wolverines are losing against Heanor Town. It's still 2-0. Shawbury away at Brockton. Also are drawing against Westfield. Walsall are losing, so as it stands, Walsall are going to go down. Not the update's through my phone yet, but as it stands, Walsall Wood losing to Westfield. Walsall Wood are going down, and Shawbury are going to stay up. Yeah, just seeing now on Twitter has been confirmed. Westfields do lead by 1 goal still.
Yeah, well, they have to win by 6.
Built into the area.
No.
But as it stands, all they need is for Walsall Wood to lose. They need a 6-goal swing for Wolverhampton to go down, but if Shawbury win and Walsall would lose, Shawbury are staying up, Walsall are going down. Ball put forward for Stuart Capaldi. To go after his head to cut pieces. And it was very nearly 2-0 to get the phone up. Very 2-0 to Westfield. Very close to being 2-0 as the goalkeeper was rounded, but somehow Walsall were able to escape. So still 1-0 to Westfield in the game. Meant to scramble for Coventry United. Take the ball away. Russell wins it back. It's dragged to the floor by Courtney Cameron. The referee says no. Bouncing Cameron, the ace to get the ball away. Forward once again by Craven, nodded away by Bilic. Usher Shipway brings it down to earth. Now Morris. Tackle well by McQuentin. Once again, he can't retain the ball, and that's offside. It's offside against Bell. Now Coventry United look to push on. Josh O'Grady. Again, ball past McQuentin goes in there, but he still win it back. And Josh O'Grady strides away. Coventry United ball towards Ogilvie on the edge of the area. Intercepted by Rosler, poor first touch. Now puts it connection for Boldmere St Michael's. And Barnes will pick it up now for Coventry United inside his own half. Marriage with Ryan McQuentin. Jamie Coleman. Ogilvie. Pushing behind, referee says no. Craven. Pushing the ball for Boldmere St Michael's. Let's take the ball around. Thanks, Rose. Ogilvie. Now McQuentin. Coach wanted it to the right, but he tries to play down the right hand side for Joshua Grace to find him.
Run United!
An awful pass there by Bell. And Coventry United with a brilliant opportunity, as nothing. Let's get back into this game. Half an hour played, 2 goals down, but they go on back here. It's a real opportunity for them. But Ison! Brings it on the far post, couldn't make contact with it. Flicked on the head of Lewis Ison, brings it at the far post. Trying to put it home, but sadly couldn't make contact. It remains at 2-0. And there's been a goal at the game between Heanor Town and AFC Wolfrunians. Wolfrunians are level. So as it stands, Wolfrunians are safe. But it's still between Walsall Wood and Shawbury. So who's going to go down? Capaldi wins the ball back in the penalty area. Susswood's got one second to half over to foul. Foul by still Capaldi. He's been playing, but he didn't score anyway. So not sure he's complaining about. And then there's been another goal, and now AFC Wolfrunians are 2-1 up. Wolfrunians are 2-1 up. So as it stands, Wolfrunians are more unsafe. Balance to McQuentin. Coventry United look to try and get back in the front foot. Back in defence with Lewis Ison. Now Rob Frinzen. Tries forward. That's with Ogilvie. Pushed from behind. Referees assistant signals for the free kick. The referee agrees. Now to the penalty area with Courtney Cameron. Fires it over the crossbar. Really has been a poor day. Goal kick taken by Lewis Penny. Down by 2-0. Cox takes it up. Ball down by Cameron. Towards on the lift, away by Craven. Headed away by Coleman, kept in by Courtney Cameron. Now to Ogilvie. Challenge made by The fullback United still retain possession. Punted towards the right side by Cox, far too powerful. Josh O'Grady. It's still 2-0 and there's going to be a stoppage here as one of the players is down injured. Try and get some scores from around the ground if we can. The opponent decides to work this time. Of course, Coventry City, they're playing tomorrow against Scunthorpe United at Bamford Park. Final game for the Sky Blues in League 1 for 12 months at least. A couple of Premier League games. I think it's quite simple at the moment, I've got to say. Here we go. There are no goals in the Premier League. Derby lead Wolves by 2 goals to 0. It's 1-1 between Fulham and Brentford. Norwich leading Leeds by 2 goals to 0. Rotherham beating Preston 1-0 in their final championship game. And Reading beating Wigan 1-0. As it stands, Wigan are going down. It's into the road for Wigan if things stay the same. Plays in the way once again. Craven's long ball into the penalty area. Cleared by Jamie Cole. Now it's got Adam Phillips. Phillips strides forward for Coventry United. Checks his run, waits for support with Makwanje. Lovely ball out wide to Josh O'Grady. Good touch by O'Grady. Keep it in control. It's stabbed out of play by Remy Bell. Throw in the distant area. Throw taken by O'Grady. Now it's Ison. Lewis Ison skips around the Boldmere defender. Still got O'Grady with him. Still going Lewis Ison. Trying to put it into the box himself, but it's blocked easily. Boldmere will choose as they come to the limited area. Makwanje able to sprint away and
Come on, man!
Referee is going to bring out a card. It's going to be a yellow card, I believe, for Joe Ling. And there it is, the first booking of the game. As usual, taking a short break here on Coventry on match day to swap over the laptop batteries and should be the second half of this match in its entirety. So around 8 minutes of normal time to go. Chris Cox. That's a header. It's going out for a corner kick. Cox running in at the far post. Takes it out of the lead. That was Skinner. The left hand wing. Courtney Cameron to take it. Ison, this is the header. Is that got the Chris Cox? He fires it over the crossbar. Real chance wasted. For Coventry United. It just sums up the game, really. Very little creative in the Red Greens. 2 goals from the Greens. Really isn't the way to end a pretty decent campaign. It's of course the first season where Coventry United have not been promoted in their 4-year history. Brave. For Broad's taken around Garth couldn't control. And Rob Prinsley does well to pick up the loose ball and Coventry United. Short of confidence at the moment. Throwing right in the corner to Coventry United. That could be very dangerous. Jack Tragartha. It's too bad. Can't get there. Themselves out of danger. It's a throw in virtually the same place for Coventry United. The defence was charged down by Broads. Balance. Now Bilic turns well. Tripped by Broads. Referee says no foul. Cameron's away of it now. Ryan Makwanje. Makwanje tosses the way forward. No one's there. And Bell plays it back to the goalkeeper. Lewis Benning. Jackson. Blasts it forward. Prinzel nods it away. Now Josh O'Grady. Back to Charlie Morris, and eventually finds his way out of several Boldmere challenges. Ball down the right-hand side. Lovely pass from Michael Ogley. Can he get the ball in from the right-hand side? So the centre side challenge from Jackson Holtzman. Ogley lays it off. Adam Village. He's struggling from this range. It's Adam Village straight into the hands of Lewis Fenny, but I believe that is the first ever on goal Coventry had. Like the first 40 minutes of this game, not a bad effort at all, with just lack direction. And Ben Usher Shipley has taken a tumble in the process. So just the two changes Coventry United possible from the bench. Kai Williams is back in the matchday squad. We thought he was going to be out for the rest of the season with a broken foot, but he has been rushed back due to the shortage of players for Coventry United. We heard whispers before the game that he'll be on at half time. He wasn't good at the start. The other change you have to make is Keaton Francis Ballard, who started the last game at Wolfrunians. Plays underway once again. Craven clears down the right hand side. Looking for Skinner. Picked up by Ling. Now to the Skinner. Passing opportunity. Skinner. And it was very nearly an own goal by Hyson. Yes! Hyson's one. He found the near post, and that's got to be game, set, and match 4. We've reached the half-time whistle.
At the goal for Boldmere,
a very tight angle for Jack Skinner. About to find the goal. The goalman couldn't quite reach it, and it has been a nightmare end to the season for the Red and Greens. Boldmere St Michael's 3, Coventry United 0. 3 minutes before the break. It's going to be one of the worst halves of football I've seen in Coventry United all season. It's right up there with the second half display we saw the weekend against Wolfrunians. Terence and his team just want to get into half time, iron out the issues of what's been an extraordinary first half of Boldmere. One that United will certainly want to remember, but for the wrong reasons. They want to remember exactly what not to do in a football match. Ison puts it forward. Ogley making the run, he's not going to get it. Benny. Jackson clears. Ling wins it in the air, but it's falling to Chris Cox. Terence is not happy that a foul wasn't given. Really appreciate from Lewis Ison. Cox forced out of play, and it will be a Boldmere throw on the far side. Taking quickly is Shipley. Brawns. Challenge made by Rob Crindle, puts it forward, looking for Ogley. Jackson able to get his bounce on it. Back into United defence by Usher Shipley. Craven, ball down the right hand side for Skinner, intercepted by Valance. Heavy first touch, moved forward by Russell. Now it's Ling. Left hand side, intercepted by Rob Crindle. Crindle strides away, he's got Chris Cox behind him. Josh Mulgrew to his left, finds Courtney Cameron, and a fantastic save by Benny, but still alive now for Coventry with Cameron once again. The cross is blocked well by Skinner. The best chance by a country mile for the Red and Greens in this first half. Not good! Not good! Corner kick. They're not going to go for the short corner routine this time. Cameron towards the head of Lewis Ison. He took the far post where Chris Cox is waiting. The keeper never comes up. It's surrounded by Boldmere defenders. They then put it out for them. The referee's assistance. It's a goal kick. The final touch of Chris Cox. There for additional time to start.
Come on, United!
Away. To the left hand side, Prince jumps for it and gets onto it. Which will be a throw into Boldmere just in front of Terence and dugout. Offline by Bell. Ling. Prince wants a foul. He's appealing while Boldmere are still playing. It's given Boldmere some time to utilise here. Can Morris get it in from the left-hand side? Blocked off well by Chris Cox. It's going to be a throw-in. And the referee's going to have a word with Chris Cox, and it's going to be a yellow card for dissent. He was asking for a free kick. Stopped while play was still in session. He complained that he hadn't been given a foul for a push by Joe Ling. Free taking the section and given a yellow card to the United fullback. Boldmere up to cap off an extraordinary first half of a fourth goal. Throwing taken Charlie Morris, challenged made by Joshua O'Grady, and time is called on possibly the worst half of football we've seen for Coventry United this season. Two goals from Joe Ling, followed by a late strike from Jack Skinner. Really puts down on Coventry United, and also drives to the Trevor Brown Stadium have been, I'd say, treated to this game. It's been harrowing for the men. Half time, it already looks game set and match. Boldmere St Michael's 3, Coventry United 0. And that will bring an end to our first half coverage here on Coventry United Match Day with Liam Cook. Let's take a short break now to swap over that battery to ensure we can bring the second half of this match in its entirety. So don't go away, look for the new YouTube live link when we come back in 10 minutes' time.
Three to losing 2-1. Yeah, both.